Hello and welcome to a new series I'm trying to start here called Double Feature. This past week, I saw two movies in theaters, and since the cost of tickets is so high, I thought I should review them because I can be entertained for far cheaper.
I am a wild robot.
The Wild Robot is the newest DreamWorks animated movie based on Peter Brown's children's book of the same name. However, you would be forgiven for not knowing it was based on a book. As the author pointed out on Twitter, nobody's really talking about it. The biggest praise I have for this movie is that it's beautifully animated. Apparently, everyone at DreamWorks was dying to get to work on this film. From what I've seen of DreamWorks' recent output, all of their films have had great cinematography, and I think The Wild Robot might be their best looking film to date. There are absolutely stunning scenes in this film, and the shot composition is consistently excellent. The animation of the main character Roz is also incredible. There are a couple scenes where Roz imitates the movements and abilities of the other critters she has studied, which felt incredibly clever and impressively animated. What might be even more impressive, though, is how they conveyed the robot's growing emotions, despite the character lacking an articulative face or even a mouth. A lot of the credit for this can be attributed to Lupita Nyong'o's spectacular voice work. Her performance fluctuates from comedic to heartbreaking, while being robotically monotone. I know that sounds contradictory, but trust me, it works. The rest of the voice cast is shockingly star-studded, with Pedro Pascal, Bill Nye, Mark Hamill, Catherine O'Hara, Ving Rhames, and most importantly to my girlfriend, Kit Connor from Heartstopper voicing the main characters. The Wild Robot is also emotionally and thematically strong. The central metaphor for motherhood felt well fleshed out and emotionally mature for a children's movie. There are also other positive messages in the film about acceptance, coexistence, and finding family in unexpected places that I think everyone could use right about now. My one complaint is that the film's writing is painfully on the nose sometimes. The worst offender is Bill Nighy's Elder Goose character, who exclusively speaks in metaphors, but all the characters are guilty of this to a certain extent. There's one scene in the movie where a character is being bullied, and I laughed a little because of how cliched it was. But then again, this is a movie for children, and some cliches are completely new to them. I also think that, to the movie's credit, it does not condescend to children. I think it really meets them on their level, which is what all kids' films should aim for. I think The Wild Robot is worth a watch. If I had children, I would definitely have taken them to see this, because it's a true family movie, something that I think can be enjoyed by anyone. I'm giving The Wild Robot an 8 out of 10. Go check it out in IMAX if you can. I don't think you'll regret it. The other film I watched, The Substance, is far less family friendly. The Substance is a new body horror film from French director Coralie Fargeat. The film was awarded the Best Screenplay Award at Cannes earlier this year, and was picked up for distribution by Mubi, who's quickly becoming the premier distributor of indie films in my mind, because I can actually see them without living in a major city. Still not buying their subscription service though. $15 a month is crazy expensive. Anyways, The Substance is a truly maximalist horror film. The editing is frenetic, the special effects are repulsive, and its critiques on societal ills are explicitly laid out, but all of this works in the movie's favor. I keep coming back to one word when trying to summarize this movie: intense. Also, I'm going to try and keep this review as spoiler-free as possible, because The Substance is something that truly needs to be seen to be believed. The film is at times hilarious, disgusting, and even heartbreaking. Despite its colossal runtime, frequent montages and constant tonal whiplash keep the film feeling fresh and fast-paced. The Substance has some of the best special effects I've seen in recent memory. The makeup, practical effects, and visual effects are all seamless. Demi Moore and Margaret Qualley are excellent co-leads, and you can tell each of them really is bearing it all in this film, both in the literal and metaphorical sense. Moore displays an incredible amount of emotional vulnerability in this film, and you can really feel her rage, disgust, and sadness with certain aspects of Hollywood stardom and womanhood seeping through the screen. Qualley is also exceptional, giving a truly insane performance. Their performances are enhanced by clever direction and frequent point-of-view shots that exacerbate the distress, disgust, and disorientation that the characters are experiencing. I was thoroughly immersed in the substance, which made it an incredibly uncomfortable watch. There were moments in the film that made my skin crawl, especially in the wildly unpredictable third act. The ending of this film absolutely blew me away, and after the credits rolled, I had to sit there for a second and reevaluate my life. If I were to compare The Substance to anything, it feels like it occupies a similar space as Maxine and to a certain extent the whole X trilogy. Instead of drawing from New Hollywood, Technicolor films, or giallos though, Fargeade instead channels the works of directors such as Julia Ducournau and the Cronenberg family. The end result is a provocative and deeply uncomfortable film that will shake even the most hardened of horror veterans. The Substance is truly not for the faint of heart. Don't let all the articles talking about people walking out of the film dissuade you from seeing it though. I know you can make it through. I believe in you. I'm gonna give this film a 9 out of 10. It's easily one of my favorite films of the year and one of the best horror films in recent memory. Thanks for watching. If you made it this far, hit the subscribe button so you can see the next one of these I make. You can also follow me on Letterboxd. I'm on a quest to become one of the top posters there, and I won't be satisfied until Film Twitter despises me. Thanks for watching.